Thursday again, sign-in day again. Yeah, I didn't bother to do my hair because it's forecast to rain later, and that'll just make it fuzz up again. It may be all nice and sunny at the moment, but it's not supposed to last. I got my Wolfie shirt on. You see that? Very cool. I like this shirt. And yeah, I'm just gonna, perhaps have a little mooch around town, see what's around, look at some bits, and then come home again. So I'm back home again, and as you can see, you see all that? My hair frizzed up like crazy because it started raining while I was in town. So yeah, it's a good job I didn't straighten it because that would have been a wasted endeavour. I thought it was just going to be like a little shower, but yeah, it proper came down and I got a tad wet. Yeah, because I was in shorts. At least I had trainers on, so. But yeah, no, lately when I've been using my laptop, because I've been using the little touchpad, the longer the laptop is on for, the hotter that pad gets. And because of that, don't ask me why it does it, but every time I try to use the touchpad when it's that hot, it creates a sensation as though I feel sick. I'm not entirely sure why it does that. So today, while I was in town, I picked up a new mouse. This will be the first mouse that I've used since getting that particular laptop a few years ago, whatever. I used to use a mouse with the other laptop. But to be perfectly fair, the laptop I'm working on at the moment, the left button don't work anymore. The right button still works, but yeah, I picked that baby up for £2.50. So yeah, it should hopefully work. I believe I've got one of my flash drives is a Texit. So yeah, I was in and out of the job centre really quick. The other day I spoke to one of the organisers of a show in Autumn Waterville, which is where all the posh houses are. If you've seen the vlogs where myself and my friend John would go down to Knockguts, you'll have seen the posh houses down that way. But yeah, they hold a show. It's a village show, so you've got baked goods, and you've got stuff that people have grown on their allotment and so forth, and flower arranging. It's a very traditional kind of thing. I was asked if I could cover it for the Autumn Oracle, so I said sure, but I couldn't find any dates or anything like that, and apparently they've had a bit of trouble actually getting the leaflets out to areas on my side of things. so I found the Facebook page and I actually put a comment and I said, I haven't seen anything. It's like, when is it? I said, so the lady that runs that particular page gave me her phone number and we had a nice chat the other day, and she sent me a schedule for sorry, my back's hurting a bit. She sent me a schedule for the show, so I'll have a little heads up. I'll know what's what and things. So yeah, I'll be doing it won't be the September issue. It'll come in the October issue. Yeah. I'll write it and submit it in September, but it won't pop up until October. And then of course, yeah, there's December and January they don't produce because it's Christmas period. So yeah, I've got to come up with an article for August and one for September. And then obviously go and cover the show in early September. But yeah, there wasn't really much opportunity to do much filming in town once it started raining because I literally had my hands full. Smokey wandering around. He's not happy because he can't go out. Yeah, I'm waiting for the rain to ease off before I go and collect my bin. So I'm just taking a sit down for a bit. Yeah. Swanky new mouse. Let's see. Works perfectly fine. Yay. I've also decided to forego the mat, the lap tray thing that I normally have this sitting on. I'm going to chance sticking it just on the table itself. I used to have a different table long ago before I got this one for free. And yeah, I used to have the old laptop just sat on the table as is. But yeah, wooden tables or wooden desks, very conducive to using a mouse without a mat. Ooh, look at the reflection on there. Ooh, how cool is that? Ooh. Wait, is that an actual... Oh, it's the actual red bit from under there. Hold on. Let's see if we can get that.
This is a rhythm from Argentina that the gauchos used to do.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it. I wish you good luck.
But yeah, nice new mouse. Works beautifully. Very good, very good. Got my cup of tea. I've got my smoky. And yeah, I'm about to just do stuff online. So it's the end of the day. I had a phone conversation with the lady at RSA, the one that I'd been dealing with before. She's got to have a word to, she's got to talk to the people in their department where they do the security checks, because apparently the way she understood it was that they wouldn't accept anything other than a valid visa in a valid passport. And I explained to her, I said, they don't do those anymore. I said, I have to apply for a biometric card. And she's like, oh, yes. She goes, but that would be in your passport. And I'm like, no, it won't be in my passport. It's actually a separate thing because it's like the size of a credit card. I said, it has a chip on it. And on the chip is all the information. So, yeah, she's basically got to have a chat with that specific department. And I'll likely hear back probably tomorrow or something. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was the start of 2015 when the Home Office changed it. So, yeah, I mean, they're like, it's like a year and a half now. So, they have to have been aware of the changes, because obviously if they're going to be doing security checks and things like that, then obviously they need to know that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I basically, I let a couple of family members know what was going on. And one of them actually said, because I explained the fact that I was told it takes, 6 months to actually get the card in your hand. What I've discovered is the job offer that I got, which is what sparked all this mess, actually expires 6 months after the date of my interview, which would be in December, mid-December. So I told her that the person I spoke to at the Home Office had said that, when you get the letter to say, go give your biometric data, fudge. There'll be a reference number, and you give them that, and you tell them to call this number and pick this option, and then they can confirm that it's okay to hire you while you wait for the card to come in. Well, I got told by my contact at RSA that no, they wouldn't be able to do that. So I'm like, that's pretty useless. But no, my family member seems to think that because of the fact that I'm not a new visa claimant, because of the fact that obviously my leave to remain was issued to me 31 years ago, he seems to think that quite possibly it won't take the entire 6 months for the card to come through. I mean, obviously I'm thinking about it logically, that, they're not really going to give preferential treatment to somebody like myself, because obviously it's just according to, how the applications came in. That's kind of the way I sort of look at it, because obviously it's like answering emails. You always kind of start, at the beginning of a list, and then you kind of work your way down. And obviously when you get, application forms, you start from the first one you get, and then you work your way through according to the order they came in. I know. But yeah, we shall see what happens tomorrow. So I should get confirmation. Basically, if I have to wait the 6 months and the job offer expires, it will be a case of having to re-interview for it. Hopefully this time I wouldn't fluff it up. But yeah, that is pretty much everything for today. Mr. Smokey is asleep. I'm halfway there. So I'm going to catch everybody later. Bye.